Heya, CinnaBunny here. I've got a goodie for today. Ms. Pacman and the Quest for the Golden Maze. This was released to the world during October of 2001, the year after CinnaBunny was born. Hey, that's me. The story of Ms. Pacman and the Golden Maze goes as follows. One day, Ms. Pacman was discussing the history of Pac-Land with the Professor Pac, this guy. Whilst on the subject of the Cleopatra region, Professor Pac told the tale of a mysterious golden maze, which has remained hidden in the Temple of Dots for centuries. Only a truly great Pac venturer can conquer the terrifying, haunted mazes and uncover. Uncover what? What's Ms. Pacman going to uncover? Oh, and uncover it. Ms. Pacman decided she is the Pac for a job and set out to find the golden maze. Well, that was unexpected. I didn't make that up, by the way. It's in the instruction manual. Ooh, look. The menu looks so nice. The CD is shiny too. Looks very good. I'm sure you know how Pac-Man works. Eat all with dots to pass a level, eat fruit for bonus points, power pellets turn ghost blue, allowing them to be eaten. Yum. I have to admit, as I am playing this on a computer with Windows 11, you Windows 11, this game doesn't work completely well. Mainly, Ms. Pacman is floating instead of running. This plays mostly like your standard Pac-Man experience, minus the floating Ms. Pacman of course. Stuff exclusive to this game, there's some fun power-ups. Power-ups spawn in when this little green ghost is eaten. The baby ghost will spawn a power-up in a designated location, usually here. The power-ups are Speed Up. Ms. Pacman is super fast for a short duration. Pac Army. 4 Ms. Pacmans will spawn in, eating every ghost. To make a note, this is a player 2 model from the multiplayer mode. Rainbow Power Pellet. This will freeze all ghosts and turn them blue. Invulnerability. You can't die for a short duration. Finally, the Magnetic Pack. This will magnetize all pellets for a short duration, sucking them to Ms. Pacman. There are also bonuses, basically power-ups, but they spawn in a different way. These bonuses will spawn in from the warp doors on the sides of the map, making their way around the maze from there. The Point Multiplier. This can spawn in a point multiplier of 3 times, 5 times, or 10 times. They multiply the points earned by their amount respectively for a short duration. Time Extender. I didn't actually know what this did until I read the manual. The Time Extender will increase the length of power-ups until Ms. Pacman dies or goes through a warp room. Fruit of Fire. This will turn all dots into grapes. Each grape is worth 300 points for a short duration. Fruit. The fruit grants points when eaten. Collected fruit is stored over here. Fruit is actually kind of special. Collecting 3 of the same type of fruits will activate a special function. Going through a warp door will usually take you to the opposite side of a maze, but with 3 matching fruits, the warp door will take you to a special warp room. In here is a bunch of fruit, and no ghosts. Nice. Pick up all the fruit before the time runs out. If you do, you're granted a golden fruit. Collect 3 golden fruit to be taken to a bonus golden maze. The golden fruit maze has 1 ghost in it and a timer. If you grab all the gold fruit before the time runs out, you're granted an extra life and 50,000 bonus points. Awesome. After being warped to a fruit maze, you will return to the maze you were in before, at the warp door you entered in to get to the fruit maze. And that's kind of it really. There's not a whole lot to Ms. Pacman the Golden Maze. It's really a pretty solid Pac-Man title. It's fairly rudimentary, minus the fruit room mechanics. After a few levels you see a cutscene and are taken to a new set of mazes. The cutscenes are fun, but a little short. The music in this game is awesome however. There's only a few music tracks, but for how short the game is, they do very well. The main game is around an hour long, depending on how good you are at Pac-Man of course. The Golden Maze theme is great. It makes this maze feel really special. The Golden Maze itself is a lovely challenge as well. There are no power pellets, meaning your overall defense and ability to fight back have been stripped away, leaving you with just your wits and your navigation of the maze. When finishing the final maze, Ms. Pacman emerges with her newly acquired trophy. Her short adventure comes to an end after this. It's a delightful little game, though a bit short. Compared to the other Pac-Man game I reviewed, Pac-Man Adventures in Time, Ms. Pacman and the Golden Maze actually released a year after Pac-Man Adventures in Time, by the same company though less. They seem vastly different, odd being released only a year apart. If you enjoyed the footage of Ms. Pacman and the Quest for the Golden Maze, Just like Pac-Man Adventures in Time, it's a CD game. It's a bit pricey, but if nostalgic for you, definitely grab a copy. If you enjoyed the video, go check out my other stuff. I review and look at some cool games. For now though, I've been CinnaBunny, and I'll catch you later, mate.